There's your gun, by the way.
Awesome, thanks.
So it really is 2 per. For some reason, it seemed like I was getting backed up when I had it on 2 per. I wonder if it was just because I wasn't splitting them up evenly. I mean, that's fine. I can take 2 of these out. But then again, I mean, I feel like I'm getting... I feel like I'm getting backed up on storage at this point. Come over here, Craig. Come over here and look at this.
Okay.
I am getting, like, it does... these are getting, it's like maybe half a second of not enough ingots. Like 1 second or so. But
I can't see where you are though.
I'm over by the...
Alright, I've got the hard
over
drive.
in my factory. Just come over here and I might have to climb. Do you have the Blade Runners?
No.
Oh. Kyle should make you some Blade Runners. Can you not see me at all? Is it like bugged? Or...
I
I kind of see you. You're like way out there though. Come
can't see an icon.
come past the smelters. Come past the smelters. And up onto the high foundations. If you can get up there. Alright, so come out, look at my output. It's like rock solid steady output, right? And this is with 6. I'm just like standing on you. Your head movement is moving me. I'm not moving my mouse right now. But do you see what I mean? Like 6, maybe 6 is a little bit too much, but like it seems like it's pretty solid. In fact, I would say the output is being stymied a little bit, probably by the splitters or the mergers.
Theoretically, you would need
Theoretically, it's two
2 belts maximum for 2 constructors. So if you split it more, then your throughput is less, and that's why you would need
yeah, that makes sense.
more constructors, maybe.
That could be it, yeah. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I think it works fine like this. I'm just gonna continue rebuilding my the rest of this factory. Not actually what I thought I would be doing today, but it's fine. I don't mind.
Let's see. Wait for a minute.
We still need rods for things. Do I need to? I don't think that I need to now, because we were actually had a backup of rods over here, so I'm just going to go ahead and make a constructor right here. I'm not going to split off to a storage thing for rods. I'm just going to go right into screw production. I think I probably want to do actually 2 screw productions, and actually if I'm going to do that, then I probably do want a storage for rods.
The way this is split up, I can't see it possibly making more than 4 because some of the constructors are sitting idle while they're waiting for ingots to make it to them.
Yeah.
And the supply you have from each smelter is enough for 2 constructors to be running all the time. Or at least it should be that way.
Is it more efficient, though, to have 6 constructors running some of the time than 4 constructors running all of the time?
No, because theoretically it's impossible to make more with the same amount of input. And 4 constructors are enough, supposedly, to use all the output from the 2 smelters.
It could just be a case of I need to use some Mark II conveyors at some point. I think someone said that the Mark II, the conveyors don't actually do like infinite throughput. Like they're slow. They do slow things down, the conveyors.
They do 60 per second, or no, not 60 per minute. I mean, I believe
The Mark II
that's
ones
why.
do, not the Mark I ones though.
No, the Mark II ones do 120.
So I'm gonna go
So
ahead and
one
reduce this to 4.
one conveyor split into two to feed two constructors
Is 30.
is perfect because it's 30 each, and two conveyors coming from two smelters is also 30 each. So you should be able to even merge those two and then split them later into two constructors and have the right amount of throughput per smelter.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do that though. I'm just gonna have one smelter to 2 thingies.
I don't think splitters or mergers actually change the rate. They just, I mean, they have it if you split, like, from one belt to 2, but there's no inherent slowness of the splitter or merger, I don't think.
All right.
I think if there were, it would say when you're building them, like it does for belts. And there would also be, like, splitter Mark II.
It's not pretty, but we'll just do that. All right. I think should I do I'm thinking about doing 3 outputs to make screws and keep 1 output to just keep rods in storage. Because we do still need rods. Like just raw rods.
One thing you can do is make a storage that feeds through, so it'll
Yeah, but it
store
might
if anything
not-
gets backed up.
But that's only if
But-
it gets backed up. But if it doesn't get backed up, then we don't have any storage.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we're going to actually have backup, because I'm going to actually have at least 2 screw makers. How many of these do these make? 15 per minute. And the screws take 10 per minute. So if I have 3, that's 45. So actually I should probably just have 2. No, 3. 3? I can't do math. Listen, I can't do math. This makes
playing the wrong
15
game,
rods
Spawn.
per minute.
I have 2 screw makers.
But the screw makers require 10 rods per minute. So if you have 2 rod makers, that's 30 rods per minute, which means you can feed 3 screw makers with 2 rod makers.
Yeah.
I put some blade runners in this chest. Craig.
All right. Yeah, I think Craig is the only one who doesn't have them right now.
Which chest is that?
Where I am.
I can't see where you are.
Yeah, you can.
I can't see you on the
Looking at you.
compass.
I'm here.
Okay, I see you jumping there.
Let's take this out. Instructor.
Alright, thanks.
You got to get used to them. They're kind of they're flighty. They're flighty.
You can also slide.
Sliding is cool.
Yeah, the jumping's kind of floaty. I don't like it because right now I'm like around a lot of cliffs, so
How do you slide?
Press
crouch.
C. You have to
Crouch while
hold.
sprinting.
You have to hold it.
Oh,
It actually gives you a lot of speed.
Can't slide up hills, obviously.
You know what? I don't want to do this. I don't want to go this high. We'll just do twos.
Really don't want to think about the trip I'm gonna have to start making with this shortcut I made.
All right.
What are power shards for?
I don't know.
Well, I
Like,
assume
where do all the
power, right?
slots go? Yeah. How many guess there?
How do I split 3 ways? Oh yeah, because I keep on forgetting that a splitter does 3. I need to split 2 into 3. Just merge 2 and then split off of that one. How do we do it?
What's up here? Secrets? Nothing. Nothing is up.
I have to release a little bit. Back. You know what we'll do is God. Trying to keep things nice and tidy is difficult in this game. Could do these.
Log scanning.
Okay. And then from here. I want to go over here. looks so bad. This looks so bad. But I'll take it. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. No, never mind. I can't do that. I can't do that. That's right. I was going to do these anyway. I was going to do it over here. I shouldn't do that over there. I want to make these. I want to make these look so nice, and I can't. I can't make these look so nice. I'm just gonna have to move these. I'm just gonna have to move these. If I didn't care about how things looked, I could just do whatever the hell I wanted. But I do care. I do care how things look. It's fine. Just continue. What does this look like? I don't like that. I don't like that.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and now from here... Please, let me up. Just climb the ladder, please.
I think I'm almost online here.
Good.
You know, I came here just for quartz, right?
Go in a box. Okay. Time to redo plates. I know I can mass delete things, but I'm afraid I'm gonna like accidentally delete the wrong thing when I do that, so that's why I do it one at a time. So Craig, I have news.
Yeah.
I watched it.
Yeah, what?
You know what? I think you've been trying to get me to watch this whole time.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, you know. The animation was some of the best animation I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The story was fine. The story was good. It wasn't like my favorite story in the world.
Hmm.
There were definitely I'm talking about Arcane, by the way. There are definitely parts, in case anyone else was wondering, there are definitely parts that felt like they were referencing something that I didn't know about, like maybe other, I don't know, previous animated shorts or story from the games or something. They weren't too heavy-handed with that, though, so it wasn't like I was lost. It just, there were parts that kind of felt like that, you know what I mean?
As far as I know, there are a lot of Easter eggs, but not really references that you should know.
Yeah.
It's mostly just visual Easter eggs, I think. But that could cause you to think, like, am I supposed to recognize this thing?
Yeah. There were a couple of things, a couple of spots where that really happened. Again, it
Yeah.
was nothing that made me think that I was missing story necessarily, or like that like lost me or anything like that. It was just little tidbits I kind of recognized as, oh, I bet this is like a thing.
For that show, it's a case of, like, the game hardly had a story in the first place, so
Yeah, I figured.
the show is more the story, in my opinion, than anything the game has.
I read that they had some like little like short animated segments and stuff on their like YouTube channel or something like that, just for like marketing purposes, like Overwatch shorts almost. And I wonder if some of that might be also referenced in the show.
Most of the
They're
characters
like-
have like a backstory, don't they?
Kinda. Not really. It's more like a blurb, usually, I think. It's mostly just flavor, more than an actual story. Or at least it was before they made the show.
3.
Yeah, just like basic world building stuff.
Yeah, and A lot of the characters, when they were introduced, had like a introductory music video. Like, Jinx's introductory music video's song is played in the show at one point.
I wouldn't have recognized that.
You can
No idea what
probably
that is.
figure out when it is if you think about
Yeah.
what
well,
happened
I'm-
in the show.
Yeah, I assume. Yeah, I don't want to like spoil anybody.
Yeah. Other than that, the only real content outside of the show that is really related to the show is the music video for the theme song, which is animated just like the show and kind of has some extra scenes. It came out immediately before the show.
Mm. Looks like it's just basically one smelter for one plate manufacturer, so I'll just do this. I'm not even gonna bother splitting it. I'm just gonna feed it right in. And then from here, how many does this make? Ugh, why? Why game's gotta do that me like that? Why game gotta do me like that? The assembler for reinforced plates uses up 30 plates per minute, but the plate constructors only make 20 plates per minute.
Yeah.
You know what? This is just gonna be inefficient. I don't care to expand this enough to make that 100% efficient. I don't care enough about it right now. I'm just gonna feed both of these into one. These are gonna go. So if I make an assembler, what am I missing? I'm missing rotors for assembler. I need rotors.
One thing that Arcane did really well story-wise is having villains that have very understandable motivations.
Yeah, I'd say that. That seems reasonable. It's
Everybody has reasons for what they're doing, and they make sense from their point of view.
alright, let's put this. No. Foundations. Okay. Move this around over here, and then I bring it all up here. I can put the assembler like right here.
We'll need Last Joke and Kyle to watch Arcane so we can have a spoiler discussion.
Mm,
I would have thought
kind of
as much
spoiled
as
myself on most of it anyway.
yeah, as much as Kyle has had an opinion so far, I figured he had already watched it because it seems like he already knows kind of a bit about it.
Well, I know you said you watched the fights.
Oh, a lot of the story as well, and like lore videos.
Lore videos from what? Like
People
fans?
that do, yeah,
And were they analyzing the show itself or?
yeah, the show itself.
Ah, okay.
So weird. I wish that there was like smaller of these, but it's fine.
I've got an assembler making the smart plates, by the way.
The reinforced plates?
Now, smart plating.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is.
It's what we need for.
Oh yeah, the okay, that's good. Because I've been spending like all of my time redoing this, and you've been actually making new stuff. That's good enough. All right, and then these. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. All right.
So did something in particular change your mind about watching it?
No, it's just bored. Then I wanted to watch something. I had actually was gonna watch another show, and then I realized that that show was actually still going on, and I didn't want to catch up to that show while it was still going on.
Yeah.
So I decided that I would watch that show, and so I did.
Andor is on my list to watch, but lately the only thing I've watched is finishing The Expanse. And I think they did kind of rush the ending and was a little unsatisfying, but it was not bad.
The Expanse or Arcane?
The Expanse.
Hmm. Okay. It's fine. This needs power.
There's a lot of good stuff in season 5, though.
Oh god. Okay, that's fine. Hold on.
Is it fine?
Yeah, I just need to unhook some of these things. It's because I'm adding things and now I need to. There we go. That should be okay. Let me probably gonna need even more power. Oh, this doesn't have any fuel in it. That might be why. Oops. Oh, we're out of fuel. Not out of fuel. We're out of fuel in the generators. That's why we ran out. Hold on. We need to we need to get this coal thing up and running soon so it can actually automate this. There we go. No, we're actually not even close. We're not far off from capacity, but we're not like right up on it. Okay. Like, I'm not sure where I need to, why is this so slow? It's because this needs to be faster. I'm stuck somewhere. Like, why is this fine, but this is not? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm sure anyone watching, probably on YouTube, is like, oh, you have to do this. Don't you realize? No, I don't realize, because that's why I'm having trouble. Why is that getting stuck up? And when this is not. They're both exactly the same systems. Getting fed the exact same amount, as far as I can tell. Could that be it? Could that be it? But this is only a Mark 1, isn't it? Did I make a Mark 1 and a Mark 2 somehow? Well, these still seem... There. I don't think that helped at all. Oh, we've unlocked the overclocking, I see.
Unlocked quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's like all you guys are doing is unlocking stuff. I don't know why these two systems are going at different rates. They are the exact same system. They are two rod makers being fed by one entire smelter each. One is just straight up faster than the other one. Why is that?
Is each smelter getting the same rate of iron ore?
As far as I know. I mean, they're being split evenly. Although this one says 99 and this one says like 80. So again, like what's the difference? Because everything is even as far as I can tell. Exactly correct. $120, 60, 60, 30, 30. Just speeding these, which is exactly correct. Then from there, 60, and then 30, 30, which is more than these need. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with this. Craig, can you, like, figure this out? Can you come over here and figure this out for me? Because I can't. I can't figure out why these are working differently.
You're in the same area?
Yeah. I'm looking at the smelters right now. Come over here and look at the smelters. Come over and look at the miner and the smelter. So the miner... From the miner, I have a Mark II conveyor belt, which is 120. Feeding a splitter, which thus splits it into two 60s, right? So 60 going to the left and 60 going to the right. And then from there, another splitter, which splits it into 30s, right? So it's just 16 to 30. So 30 going to one smelter and 30 going to another smelter over here, and then the same over here, right? So they're the exact same. And the smelters take 30, so that's perfect. It's like perfectly efficient as far as the smelters go, except for some reason, one smelter is only going at like 80 and one smelter is going at like 90. But then further, these smelters actually seem to have somehow, I don't know, they seem to have somehow evened out. But going further, come up to the top of the foundation, right past the smelters. Should be able to jump up just with the skates. Come over to the east side. So right now the conveyors coming out of the smelters are different only because this one was the one that was having problems. So as you can see, this one over here is like backed up for some reason. Even though theoretically they should be pretty much perfect. This one over here is not backed up, and it seems like it's like wanting for stuff. I put some extra iron ingots in there because I had them. That's why it's like going good right now. But it's like, what's the difference? Like, where is it? Where is it different? Because it was like this beforehand. Because like I've replaced the a couple of things with the Mark II belts just to see if that would fix it. But like, this is basically how it was before.
I think literally the only difference is that this belt was already saturated and these belts weren't, but they're actually transporting the same amount of ingots. And thus everything's working at basically 100% efficiency.
Maybe. Yes, it does say 100%.
There just happens
now.
to
I feel like
be
it didn't
more
before,
ingots on this belt.
Oh. Alright, well, that's fine. I feel like it didn't
And
say
they're kind
100%
of waiting
before,
in
but
line
anyways.
to get shoved into the smelters. Oh, do we have to move these smart plates to the space elevator via conveyor belt?
Yes, you do.
Okay, well, that can be arranged.
Well, I'm just gonna keep this the way it is for now. It's fine.
Ugh.
Ugh. Let's go on his ass. Alright, well, I have a bunch of reinforced plates now, so we can use more Mark II conveyors if we need them.
Check out this line of smart plating coming down to the space elevator.
Cool. Wow, we have so many. We're gonna finish this immediately. Or at least as soon as this, you know, gets that many in. About a minute, I guess. Oh yeah, we might be able to see it happen. I'm gonna keep my eye on the counter while I clean this other stuff up.
I think we have to pull this lever.
All right.
It says load, seal, and send on the lever.
All right. Well then, don't pull it until like let us know when you're gonna pull it.
Yeah.
Pull the lever, Kronk. Hmm.
All right, that's all cleaned up. This can go over here. Of course. Don't have any iron plates. There we go.
Okay. It wants me to seal the crate.
All right, one second. I just need to get rid of some of this stuff. My inventory is so full right now. All right, I'm coming. Actually, I'm gonna watch from the tower. All right, do it.
And splitters go up.
Not directly up. No, we do have vertical conveyor belts that you can use from the splitter. You can build them up, like if you can build a splitter on top of a splitter on top of a splitter, and then delete the ones below that you're not using to give them height. You can do that.
Okay.
Alright, I'm sending.
Okay.
That makes sense, actually.
There it goes.
I can build, like, some stuff can be built on top of each other. Like constructors. Wait, what?
Did it.
Can they not be built on top of each other?
Oops.
What now?
We still need...
I was wondering if constructors could be built on top of each other, but I guess not.
Yeah, you have to build like a
platform.
floor above them.
Yeah.
Well, let's try to get this milestone jump pads done, and then let's go on to the next milestone and onto coal. We need rotors. We need lots and lots of rotors. 50 rotors. We can just make rotors. You know what? I can just fucking make the rotors. I have so many rods and screws. I'll just make some. So we don't need to put this in the space elevator. We can just make them. And we have plenty of plates. We'll have to see about the wire. I'm sure that we have plenty of wire.
Harvest. Relaying message. Hello, this is Paternal Figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Okay. Okay, paternal figure. We'll get you some. Don't worry. We'll do it. Are we all hearing the same messages at the same time, or is that just me?
I think it's just you.
There was like incoming message from paternal figure. I am sick, and the only cure is ancient alien artifacts.
Oh, that's like when you get near to something. One of those things.
Like 6 more. That'll fill up and backstop. Right. Is this stopped? Why is this stopped? It's not getting power? Did I cut something off? I might have cut something off. I cut this off, that's why. Alright. It's fine.
I'll make 75 of that cable if you're making cable also.
The cable has... we have so many cables. We have so much cable right now. In the storage bin.
Well, where are you turning it in then?
Because we... I noticed that when going to get the cable, I noticed that our copper thing wasn't working because I had accidentally cut the power off. There you go. Alright.
Milestone reached.
Don't really care about
Several
that, but
buildings
that's
and
fine.
the
Tier 3,
concrete
coal
traversal
power.
Can now be accessed in the build menu.
We're doing it.
Caution is recommended during use of these products.
We actually almost have enough reinforced wire. We're going to need more of the rotors and more cable, and plenty of cable. Turn the cable in.
I'm near 3 coal nodes at the moment. I'm trying to
All
set up a base around it.
Good.
I have all those rotors on me. And 79 reinforced plates.
Then we're done with that then. Go ahead and turn what you have in, and I'll turn the rest in.
We have to wait for the pod to return.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, so can't do it for another 2.5 minutes. It's fine. All right. How many screws are we outputting? 120 a minute. There we go. This should actually speed this up quite a bit. Ah! Jesus Christ. Big giant guy here. Gentle giants.